Hi guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a I was going to say show and tell, but it's not really a show and tell. It's a chat with me about 2026 planners. I don't know about you guys, but I have been watching every single video that comes out about someone talking about a 2026 planner or a lineup or anything. I'm like literally watching that video. And it has been driving me insane. Right, let me just move these out the way and we'll move these in. So I decided to, right, firstly, this document, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages long. Nobody needs to be this in depth with their planning. Like nobody needs to do that. What I found I was doing is I was trying to fit planners in or fit sizes in that weren't fitting, and I was trying to do it because of either like YouTube or like because I've got a certain cover that I want to be able to use and things like that. And then in the end I just thought, no, you've got to stop this now. You've got to just think what you need, what you want to actually plan, and what is going to help you do that. And I went down memory lane. So I've got my 2021 cousin, my 2022 cousin, my 23 and 24 taker notes. So I don't know what it is about a sterling ink, even though I bought the card, I bought actual card that matches the colour of the Hobonichi. Even though I did that, the feel of this is completely different to the feel of this. And I was just like, because I've got all my planners in a drawer next to me, and I was just looking through and flipping through, and I was like, okay, I remember this, I was using it functionally, and like this is one that's like used quite a lot. And I was flicking through and I was like, I really enjoyed this planner, like really enjoyed this planner. And I was like, oh, but the one thing that always gets me, it gets me every time, like look how much I use this, is the daily pages. I always fall off on the daily pages, but I tried so many different layouts and like just, yeah, I don't know, I was flicking back and I was like, I really like this. Like I miss having the feel of a Hobonichi. So that was 2021. Let's put these on the floor. And then I was like, oh, let's have a look at 2022. And again, I use this as like a contents for the daily pages, and I was doing good with the highlights but fell off, and I really don't want to. I don't want to keep falling off. And this had different ways of planning in it, just simple planning. I was trying to use this one functionally as well, which I figured out this kind of layout doesn't work for me functionally. It works for me as a memory plan. I like coming back after the fact and filling it in and using all my stickers and stuff, but I was trying to use this functionally. And then like the daily pages, again, I was so good with the daily pages, like Willow and Casey had their ears pierced. And what I've realised as well is I like the photos. I like having the photos in here. And I went back and I filled out like pages that weren't filled out, just put like ideas for blank pages in. And when did I use this one up to? Like Willow was laughing at me earlier because we was looking through all of my old planners, and I tend to fall off about July time, August, and that's when I fell off in this one as well. It's because, tell you what it is, it's planner season. All the other, oh look, it's got Nico. It's got Nico as a little pup. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, I don't know what it is about the Hobonichi. Then I saw my take a note, and this is 2023, and it was relatively new to me at that time. It is still. I didn't really use the monthlies for anything. I did there in September. Love that. Absolutely love that. That's so pretty. And then it got to, right, so I'm obviously just using it as scratch paper here. I'm just writing notes there. Did I actually use it properly? Yeah. So I think what I wanted to do, which is what I'm going to be using it for this time round, is functional, but I didn't stick to it. I started journaling in it, and I found this is like the perfect size for journaling. Like, I really liked journaling in here. So that was the 2023 one, and then I think I got a little bit further. I love the way this is decorated. Absolutely love it. Look at all that. I forget I have this sparkle paper. I was going to use that for important dates, didn't. I did set January, February, March, did set them up. I did start journaling this pretty much straight away, and I was adamant this year that this was going to be the one planner that I stuck to, but I didn't. I fell off. So I know that this planner, I love that. I love these spreads. Look at that one. It's well nice. I've got a little Kobe sticker. Where did I keep going to this still? Oh, I like that one as well. That's a sterling ink one. See, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is perfect for journaling. When did I get up to? May. I got up to May and then fell off it. And then I also found an old A6 Stalogy that I'd made when I was in my Stalogy days. So I put calendars in here at the front for like YouTube planning, had stats in here, and then I went for a period of using like the standard size kits and then doing some like daily notes in here. And that's what I did. I just did daily notes where I do rapid login in the standard now, but I just really love this size. So what I've decided to do, the lucky thing for me is, like, every time a planner, like I see a planner or a planner size on someone's video, I've got some kind of it to try, because I see the way they plan and I'm like, oh, that makes sense, I want to give that a go. And normally what would happen is I'd have to go out and buy that planner and give it a go, whereas luckily for me I have got like pretty much everything that I need to have. So let's just start off with this one. This is my standard Stalogy. It's housed in a Colourcaf TN holder. I've also got one of her new TN folders, and the graceful, well, the Harriet Wright design sticker kits fit perfectly in here. So I just put some sticker kits in there and popped it in the front. I tend to just generally have a clear cover on this, and this is actually an N1 horizontal planner with the pages at the back. I love the way that I do my rapid login in here, but I don't think, oh, excuse me, I don't think I need like the monthlies or any of that in here, or the weeklies. So my plan for next year is to use this, oh my gosh, she's stunning, gorgeous planner from Planning Monkey Co. I need to get a cover for this and then decorate it with stickers, and I'm just going to use this blank notebook as a rapid log and things like that. So this part of my system isn't going to change. So all these new things that I'm implementing is what the system that I'm going to try and use for the rest of the year, or at least like the whole month of October and like half of November. And then I really do need to order my planners, because I haven't ordered any yet apart from the Hemlock and Oak. So rapid login, staying in there, loves it, I do. Which one should we do first? Let's do, oh, I don't know, I'm excited. These pouches, by the way, they're pouches from Pip or something like that. They're in my description. Pips for pouches, definitely Pip pouch. And I've got a discount code for these, absolutely love them. So this is a black A5 Giglio Appunto, and what I have in here is a completely unused take a note planner, which has got a cover on it. So that's going in the left side, And then I've got this notebook which I've had for so long from Hobonichi, which is just a grid notebook. Absolutely love that. Now, my plan for these are, so what I want to do with this is use the take a note, and I've got today marked off. I've got this gorgeous pencil board from Colour Caf as well. I've got discounts code for her down below. These are really cool because on the back she has a sizing guide, so if you like this particular design you can cut it down to whatever size you want it to be. And then I've just clicked on a Coffee Monster Co blotting pad. So what I want to use this for predominantly, and I am going to do a video setting it up ready for next week. So in here is going to be my reoccurring tasks as normal, which I have been doing in my N1, but I'm just not going to do the weeklies in that. No, sorry, I'm lying. I'm not doing reoccurring tasks on here. I'm doing, I'll show you what I'm doing. I am going to, I just don't know if it'll work. So at the top of each day, I'm going to put like all of these reoccurring tasks at the top of the day. And then in this section here is where I'm going to put my trackers. So I want to put here my my sleep and energy tracker, and my meals, and my YouTube stats, and my waiting on, and my purchases. I'm not sure if it's going to be too much just to go into this little space here. And then on the dailies, I'm going to write all the reoccurring tasks at the top, and then any daily to-dos or reminders that I need for the next day, I'm going to put at the bottom. And I'm also going to decorate this as well. And I might change it up, as in like just do a mood a day sticker at the top or something, but I want to be able to fit like as much as I can in this, and trackers seem to be the only thing that I'm missing, because in this we do get this page though, which my routine trackers could go in to this page, but I've never been very good at flicking back in a planner to do my routine trackers. So these trackers here that I try and do every single day, they could possibly go in here, and then I would literally only need like my mood tracker and stuff like that. And I want to see how I go with this, how I use it. I've got no tabs. 10th, and what day is it today? 11. There we go, Saturday. So yeah, that is my idea for this. And then right next to this is this notebook, because I wanted somewhere where I could do my morning pages. You've probably heard of morning pages but don't know where it's from. It's from a book called The Artist's Way, and this book is actually a 12-week course on like how to get your inner artist back. And it doesn't mean like paint, it can mean painting and things like that, but I class like planning as like being creative and stuff like that. And in there she swears by doing morning pages. So every morning you do like streamless consciousless writing. So you don't write about anything like super particular, but you do like a stream of unconscious writing, and you're meant to do like 3 pages a day, but I'll be happy if I just do a page a day. And then so this, and also I can put all my like completely private thoughts that I have that I won't put in my other planner because of like showing you guys. So I thought in here I've got a completely separate notebook that I can use for that. So that is like my little functional kind of setup there, which I'm really happy with. Really happy with that one. I don't know why that's in there, it should be in there. And then you're going to be surprised. So I have pulled out my 2025 Hobonichi Cousin. Yes, I did buy one for the year. And no, I didn't use it, really. I set it up all pretty and nice. I have gone over this in a video before. I got really ill in January and was in hospital for quite a while. I got ill again in June, July and was in hospital for quite a while. So what I've decided to do is to give the Hobonichi cousin another go, see if I can cope with the dailies. But I have ordered the A5 Hemlock and Oak, which is like a similar monthly, weekly, daily planner, but I'm just not sure if it's going to have the same. I don't know, there's just something about the Hobonichi cousin that just keeps drawing me back in. But my idea for this is like monthly highlights, memory a day, like memory keeping there, and then in the back I did start in like January, but then I ended up in hospital. I was rapid logging stuff in there, but I don't really like that because I'm rapid logging in my, the 5th I went into hospital. I'm rapid logging in my standard size. So I'd rather just put pictures in here and, you know, do lettering and things like that than having like the to-do thing, because that needs to be in my take a note, not in here. So I've done exactly the same. I've got this gorgeous pencil board from Colour Caf, and I have a Coffee Monster Co blotting pad there, and then one today. I did give it a go, was it yesterday? Yeah, I gave it a go. I did that again and I was like, I don't like that. And I did it on a random day in May. So yeah, I am in here. I've got this little Coffee Monster Co pack, and what you saw on the monthly was just sticky notes. So I've got the whole month planned of what kits I'm going to use in this Coffee Monster Co little thing there. So that's like a memory keeping one, so I keep all that together there. And then obviously this is my, like, if I was gonna take one to bed, I'd take this one to bed because it's got a place for me to take notes and journal, and it's like my functional one as well. And then along the process of doing all this and seeing my A6 again, I really wanted to give the A6 another go. And what I've been seeing more and more on YouTube is people doing like Journal of Joy planners and like Plan With Me's, and I wrote it on my list. Yeah, media journal, Journal of Joy, because I do watch a lot of telly, a lot of series, a lot of telly, and there's been quite a few lately that that have really stuck with me, like the Ed Gein documentary that's just been released, and like things like that really stuck with me. So I decided to give the A6 a go. Now this is the one that I have. I have the full year English edition, which I'd already sort of been using over the time. I think if this works, well, I know that I don't want to use a dated one. I want to have a Stalogy or something like that, because then I can have sections for like movies and things like that. But at the minute, I'm just going to use it as just, the good thing about these as well, like, is you can set them up like I did in this one. Because I've got so many standard size kits and nowhere to use them. Whereas I'll be able to use them in the Take a Note, and they just look so cute in here, like standard size kits. So I could use it as daily and then just write some notes in it, because I plan to like have this one upstairs with me and write notes and things in there. And I've just kept it with this Coffee Monster Co pouch, because I've kept all of my, like, you know, the freebies and stuff you get, because I thought that they would be quite good to use on like the daily pages and stuff like that. So yeah, this is going to be my Journal of Joy and my media journal, so I can put pictures of like the kids in here and write about the kids if they did something nice or funny. Like today, Willow and Loki have been playing so nicely together. On Willow's on the PlayStation and Loki's on the Xbox, and they're playing some game together, but they never play together. So like, I'd want to document that. And then movies watched, TV shows, anything I'm reading, listening, like meals out, day trips, happy moments, memories, favourite purchases, anything like that, I want to put in my little Journal of Joy. And I really like that idea. So yeah, that is like everything that I'm going to give a go give a go with and like try and keep up with until, well, what are we on? We're on the 11th of October, so I've really got to give it a good go for the whole of October. And I did kind of like flip through this, and I was highlighting like my Home and Each Cousin is grey, and then my A5 Take a Note, I was highlighting them, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to go through, like my YouTube schedule will go in my Take a Note as well as like the functional calendar, like measurements, brain dumps, monthly reviews, monthly goals. Like a lot of these stuff can be held in my rapid logger, like start from the back and do trackers and monthly reviews and things like that can go in there. And then where else I get, so YouTube will be in the Take a Note, and then my morning pages, I've got a notebook, journaling I do in the Cousin, rapid logging standard, purchases waiting on, not too sure yet, maybe the back of the standard, to-do lists should be in my Take a Note, watching, reading, listening, that's going to be in my Journal of Joy, mood tracking, I'm going to try and do in the Take a Note, see how it goes. There is blank pages in the back of the Take a Note as well. Well, there is those pages at the beginning of the Take a Note, which, you know, could house them. And then like, I don't know where that will go up to. Like my writing's not that big, so I could probably line it off there. And then at the bottom, I could do my monthly measurements in here. And then this is such a big calendar. I absolutely love it. So I could use the side, like it's got little boxes here, and it's got the page number as well to show you what page that week is. That can be where I plan my kits out and stuff like that. So YouTube, collab details and stuff like that, again, can go in here. We do have, not many, we do have though, some blank pages in the back, but I have got quite a few of the, you know, the Hobonichi, let me get one. So you buy them in a pack of 3, and they're these little books, and you know, this could have some YouTube stuff in it as well. I could just slide this in the back there and use that as well. So that's another thing. I wouldn't use the blue though, I'd use the tan. I'm so funny about colours and things like that. So yeah, reading logs, book of like Journal of Joy, and then I was trying to make the B6 work as well as the N1, and I just, as much as I do love this planner and I think it is perfect for me for journaling, like I know that the Cousin is going to be really hard for me to keep up, but this isn't so hard, and it's not dated, so if you miss a load, then like it's Saturday now, and I mean that's all I wrote on Thursday, that's all I wrote on Tuesday, that's all I wrote, you know, and these are half pages of B6, so I really don't know what's going to happen. Well, I'm going to give the Home and Each Cousin another go, and hopefully that'll get it out of my system, and then I'll just buy like an A5 Sterling Ink vertical, or I might love the Hemlock and Oak one, but yeah, trying to fit everything in, it was getting too much. Collections and things, I can find places for collections to go, like I have got this notebook in here which I could turn into collections and stuff like that as well. Yeah, and then my media journal and things like that. So yeah, this is the plan. This is the plan, Stan. Whether the plan follows through or not, I will definitely find out, because my next thing I'm going to do is set up next week in here, so I'll film that, and I think I'll definitely find out if it's going to work. Just in a week of this, I'll find out if I like it or not, but I'm hoping that I do like it, and I'm hoping, my plan is to have like each planner have their own little, look at this, so cute, have their own like folder like this is all standard size kits in here, so that would go with the A6. These two are empty, but this is like my deco, like this, sorry, the seasonally themed kits that I currently have in the decorative kit format. So this will be used to set up my take a note. It will also be used for daily pages in my cousin. It will also be used in my standard. I might carry on setting up the weeks in there just to carry it on and keep the habit up. I might not, but my aim is for each thing to have their own little folder, and then I can obviously use my pouches, my tote bags from Colour Caf, and carry them around with me. But I think I'm happy with what I've chose and how I'm going to go about it. Like, I know I don't need to go into here unless like I'm memory planning or I am, well, daily journaling will go in here. So my plan is to like set up the daily pages and then journal away, which, oh, it's intimidating, but I am excited. I am, I promise. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. That's the lineup I'm going to go with for the foreseeable, because I think the only thing that will break down, if it's going to break down at all, is the take a note and the cousin, and like, because I've tried them before and they haven't worked, but I'm hoping that they do work. So I've rambled on enough. I've gave you a bit of an insight as to why I've gone back, you know, looking through my previous ones. If you have got any of your old planners, I do recommend like flicking through them. It's amazing how my planning style has changed from when I first started till now. But yeah, so in my head it all makes sense. I hope it made sense to you and gave you some ideas. But I would love it if you could like this video. It does do amazing things for me on the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment below, let me know how it's going with your 2026 lineup and all that. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.